What does it truly mean to never give up? It's a question that resonates with us all, regardless of our backgrounds, experiences, or ambitions. It's a universal query that transcends the barriers of language and culture because it taps into a fundamental human trait: perseverance. Perseverance isn't just about persistence. It isn't solely about stubbornly refusing to back down or give in. It's a multifaceted gem, a complex blend of grit, resilience, determination, and an unwavering belief in oneself. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity, about pushing past the pain and the exhaustion, and about reaching deep within oneself to find that last reserve of strength. It's about embracing the challenge, about thriving on the struggle, and about transforming tribulations into triumphs. And we're better to witness the power of perseverance than in the realm of sports. It's been the backdrop for countless stories of individuals who refused to be defined by their circumstances, who chose instead to redefine the odds. These are athletes who, with every bead of sweat and every gasp for breath, wrote their own narratives of victory, not just on the playing field, but in the game of life. Consider the hockey player who, after a crushing defeat, picks up his stick, steps back onto the rink, and plays the game of his life. Or the taekwondo champion, who, even after being knocked down time and again, rises to deliver the winning strike. And then there's the baseball player, who, despite being overlooked and underestimated, emerges as the unexpected hero. These are not just stories of sports. They are tales of tenacity and resilience, of courage and conviction. They are narratives of individuals who refused to accept the limitations imposed upon them, who defied the odds, and who, through their unwavering perseverance, proved that the human spirit is indomitable. So let's not just admire these athletes from afar. Let's learn from their journeys. Let's draw inspiration from their stories. And let's imbibe their spirit of perseverance. Because in the end, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Let's dive into the stories of those who refused to accept defeat. Imagine being told you might never walk again, let alone play the sport you love. Picture the shock, the disbelief, the despair that floods in. But now, think about what it would take to push past that despair, to reject the notion of impossibility, and to fight for a comeback. This is a tale of a hockey player who found himself in that very situation. A severe injury on the ice left him lying motionless, his future uncertain. Doctors painted a grim picture, a life without the sport he loved, perhaps even a life without walking. But this player, this warrior of the rink, he refused to accept that fate. Every day in the hospital, every moment of pain, every glimpse of his teammates on television only fueled his determination. He vowed that he would not only walk again, but would return to the ice. The journey was grueling. It was a test of will, a trial of mental and physical strength. There were days when progress seemed non-existent, moments where the odds seemed insurmountable. But the player was relentless. He pushed through the agony, the doubt, the exhaustion. He clung fiercely to his dream, his love for the game, his desire to once again feel the chill of the rink and the thrill of the chase. And slowly, he began to make strides. He learned to stand, then to walk, and eventually to skate. His comeback wasn't just about physical recovery. It was a triumph of spirit, a testament to the power of resilience and determination. The day he stepped back onto the ice was a victory not just for him, but for every person who has ever faced an obstacle that seemed too great to overcome. His story serves as a reminder that the human spirit is indomitable, that the will to keep going can triumph over adversity. The player's comeback to the ice was a testament to the power of never giving up. Now, picture being born with a physical limitation that others see as a disadvantage. Imagine a child born into a world where the odds were stacked against them from the very start. A child whose dreams were bigger than their circumstances. A dream to become a champion in the fiercely competitive world of taekwondo. This is the story of a true warrior, a tale of an unyielding spirit that refused to be defeated by adversity. The path to glory was never easy for our hero. Every kick, every punch, every leap was a battle, not just against an opponent, but against their own body. But they didn't surrender. They didn't let their disability define them. Instead, they embraced it, using it as a source of strength, a motivation to push beyond the boundaries of what was deemed possible. It was a journey of countless falls and rises. Each fall was a lesson, each rise a testament to their unwavering resolve. They trained harder, fought fiercer, and dreamed bigger. They knew in their heart of hearts that they were made for more than just surviving. They were born to thrive, to conquer, to be a champion. The day of the championship arrived. The air was thick with anticipation and uncertainty. But our heroes stepped onto the mat, their eyes burning with determination. They weren't just fighting for a trophy, they were fighting for every person who was told they couldn't, for every dream that was dismissed as impossible. And they won. They stood victorious, not because they were the strongest or the fastest, but because they had the most unyielding spirit. Their victory was a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of resilience and determination. It was a reminder that our limitations are not barriers, but stepping stones to greatness. This champion showed us that limitations only exist in our minds. Their story is not just about winning a championship, but about conquering the battles within, about proving that the spirit is mightier than any physical limitation. It's about the unyielding spirit of a taekwondo champion, and that, my friends, is the true essence of victory. What if success was not about winning, but about the courage to keep going? Let's delve into the story of a baseball player, a tale that might not be filled with grand slams and World Series victories, but one that embodies the true spirit of sportsmanship, passion, and dedication. This player, let's call him John, dreamt of making it to the big leagues, of standing in the spotlight, the roar of the crowd echoing in his ears as he hit the game-winning home run. But life, as it often does, had a different plan. John, despite his talent, never made it to the major leagues. But did that mean he was unsuccessful? Far from it. John's love for the sport was undying. Each day, he'd step onto the field, the smell of fresh grass filling his nostrils, the familiar weight of the bat in his hands, the thrill of the game coursing through his veins. The field was his sanctuary, his refuge, his home. He played with all his heart, giving each game everything he had, not for the glory, but for the sheer love of the sport. His dedication was unwavering. Rain or shine, he was there, practicing his swings, honing his skills, pushing his limits. His passion was infectious, inspiring his teammates, driving them to play with more heart, more dedication. John's story is a testament to the fact that success is not always about the accolades or the fame. It's about the journey, the effort, the sweat and tears that go into pursuing your passion. It's about the courage to keep going, to keep fighting, even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about finding joy and fulfillment in what you do, regardless of the outcome. John may not have made it to the big leagues, but in his mind, he was a champion. He played the sport he loved, lived his dream, and in doing so, won a victory that was far more profound than any trophy could ever symbolize. Victory, as this player showed us, is not always about winning. What do all these stories tell us about motivation and sports? They tell us that motivation isn't just a fleeting feeling, but a deeply ingrained mindset. It's about embracing the power of perseverance, the kind that keeps a hockey player pushing forward, even when the odds are stacked against them. It's about never giving in, never giving up, no matter how many times you're knocked down. These stories tell us about the unyielding spirit of a taekwondo champion, who, despite facing insurmountable challenges, continues to fight, continues to strive for excellence. They teach us that success isn't just about winning the gold, but about the journey, the sweat, the tears, the moments of doubt, and the triumphant joy of overcoming them. Through these stories, we learn about the unseen victories of a baseball player. We learn that success is not always about the applause or the accolades, but about the resilience, the determination, and the unbreakable will to keep swinging, even when it feels like you're always missing. These stories tell us that motivation is not about reaching the finish line, but about the race itself. It's about the grit, the drive, the relentless pursuit of bettering oneself. It's about setting goals and crushing them, about falling 7 times and standing up 8. It's about understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone to it. So let's apply these lessons to our own lives. Let's embrace perseverance, determination, and resilience. Let's understand that success is not just about the destination, but about the journey. Let's remember that the real victory lies not in winning, but in never giving up. So as we wrap up, let's carry these stories with us. Let's let them inspire us, motivate us, and remind us of the true essence of success. Remember, the real victory is not about winning, but about never giving up, no matter what challenges you face.